A good look at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. EK, what do you got?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
They got right out in front of this pitch and pulled it sharply right through the hole. Now they get something started early with the leadoff man on base to begin the ball game.
Verlander pauses. Here's the first pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start here early on.
No one out with a runner at second. Runner goes for third. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Normally, when you see a guy steal third base, it's because he got a nice walking lead, really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that one.
Here it comes, 2-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Maben on the run. 1 out. But he will just, in fact, draw a throw. And he might have been better served to try and test it that time, but instead he stays at third with 1 away. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
You know, guys, I think everybody should be keeping an eye on Christian Yelich. Does a lot of things right at the plate. Takes the simple approach, and it tends to pay off.
And he takes ball 1.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
That's by him for strike 1.
Yeah, curveball, then change up here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these.
The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Giancarlo Stanton takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kinsler's there for it. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back for more from Detroit after this. A.J. Ramos, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miggy Cabrera has in store. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Cameron Maben comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Yeah, Joe has a little bit of a tough strike zone to figure out, guys. It's It's never too crazy in any one direction, but it's not always as consistent as some people would hope.
Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's one more look at it right here. Tough to tell for sure from that angle. We'll have to wait and see what the signal is from the dugout.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Marlins are challenging the
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. Now the ruling on the field is safe, and it probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to overturn this call and call him out.
And we'll get our answer here, as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Miguel Cabrera is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2. Victor Martinez set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Tigers leave 1. It remains 1-0. Justin Bour will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Justin Bour.
And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. This is line to left, and a base hit here to open up the second.
Yeah, you know, it looked like they came back at him with another slider. But after swinging and missing that last one, he makes a better adjustment that time and drives it for a base hit.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Oh, and Verlander loses the handle here. This one straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, here's another look at this on Show Track. And actually, this pitch might not even show up on the graphic. That's how far away from the plate it was. And this will let that base runner take a nice little stroll up to second base.
Squared that one up just a little late. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
These guys are getting after it early here so far. This is going to find a seam for a double. After picking up one in the first, they've got another one here in the second.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. But fortunately here, no advance. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Detroit Tigers. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, not enough people give Miguel Cabrera credit for what he's able to do defensively. Remember, he came up as a shortstop with the Marlins and moved to third base, and now is one of the greatest hitters to ever play the game. But that overshadows his defensive abilities. He's no slouch with the leather.
Ichiro Suzuki stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. And Ichiro can't make contact as he falls behind 0-2 now.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Hit hard back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Adeiny Echeverria gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the 2nd inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
D. Gordon steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. The Marlins on top, 3-0. J.D. Martinez will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home 2nd. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the 2nd. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat, because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
Here's the 3-1. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Justin Upton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Justin Upton stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
He's set. Here it comes. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know, when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the seats. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And he falls behind. 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. Still down 3-0.
Leading off for Miami.
D. Gordon will dig in now. A dangerous hitter indeed as the National League's reigning batting champion. Hit to first. Glove by Cabrera. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman, Martin.
Stepping in, Martin Prado. He flew out in his last at-bat. Verlander into his motion. First pitch on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Hit to short. Iglesias is there. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
Number 21,
Christian Yelich stands in. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
You know, maybe if he backs up and plays this on the hop, he can hold him to just a single, but instead, he goes all out for it in right field, and it gets by him for an eventual double.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Already 40 pitches now here in the first few innings.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, he's going to have to start pitching to contact a little bit more, or else he may not make it 5 innings.
0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
And now here, 1-2, this is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Comerica Park right after this.